Hello there, Dave speaking. The Allotment. Well, this Thursday, sir. How many of you? Oh, morning, John. How are you today, mate? Good.
All right, thank you.
Nice to see you. Yeah, my name's Dave Flynn. This is my restaurant called The Allotment in Dover. We've been here since last June 2007. And the way we operate our restaurant is very simply on using local fresh produce that's seasoned. So we utilise local farm shops for fruit and vegetables. We make use of Folkestone trawlers down at Folkestone for our fish. The ethos behind the restaurant, if you like, is a changing menu and something that evolves all the time. The way that the name of the restaurant came about was my wife and I, Steph, have an allotment at home, and we've been down there just picking stuff in the summer, had a family lunch with our daughters. We're desperately trying to think of a name, and just happened to be sitting down eating this stuff, and one of my daughters said, I know, The Allotment. And we just thought, that's fantastic. It just literally sums up everything we're on about. It's fresh, it's using what's available. And the other thing I wanted to do from the start was utilise other allotment holders to actually supplement some of the produce that we use in the restaurant. Hello mate, how are you?
I'm okay,
good
thanks.
to see you. So you got some kale for us?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep, we've got some celeriac.
Brilliant.
Nice and fresh.
Nice bit of mud.
Bit of mud
Lovely.
on it. No worms today. And we've got some lovely Jerusalem artichokes.
Yeah, you brought some of those in last week. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
And we'll do we did a soup. Really good.
Yep.
Lovely.
No problem.
Very much. Absolutely good. How's the family? All right.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah. Unfortunately, they eat most of the stuff before you get it. So
What's coming up?
well, it's a bit empty at the moment.
Yeah.
To be quite honest. We've still got a few sprouts on the stalks, a few parsnips, but really we're just getting ready for the new season,
Yeah.
getting the early potatoes in, getting those chitted up at the moment. So we've got some pigeon, probably. There's a shoot going on at the weekend.
Well, that's
I might have a load of pigeon breasts.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
What
do
about the
some-
carcasses? Can you use
Yeah, I'll
those?
do those. What I'll do is I'll roast the carcasses. We can do a sauce for the carcasses, and then we'll just literally pan roast the breasts.
So do you want me just to whip the breasts off for you and just that?
The majority of our meat comes from Ash over that way. Some lovely beef we get, which is aged 21 days. Really nice free-range lamb, obviously free-range pork. Folkestone's got a very small fishing fleet, so they've got, I think, something like 6 or 7 boats, and they work almost as a cooperative. And they've got their own wet fish shop down there, which is excellent as well, on the old harbour front. And they'll deliver daily, which is fantastic. So at the moment, they're landing cod, bass, bream, lots of scallops. I've got some scallops that we're going to cook later on today. And I might have some bass left from lunch that we can cook as well. Skate, the flatfish is out at the moment because it's the wrong time of year. But when that comes back in, you've got lovely sole, plaice, dabs, turbot, all that kind of stuff. When the mackerel season's in, the local mackerel's fantastic. And they're also landing herrings at the moment and sprats, that kind of thing. And that's a creme fraiche and blueberry tart that we made this morning. Just something simple, delicious, and people tend to really like it. And we just try and use seasonal fruits, but clearly at the moment that's quite a problem. So we've got some nice organic blueberries there that we got this morning. And basically, as the summer comes on, we'll use more and more gooseberries, raspberries, strawberries, red currants, white currants, all that kind of stuff. And we've been doing it with plums recently, apricots during the winter. But delicious, sort of custardy with a slight sort of sharpness to it. One of those is my wife's grandfather's. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's that one actually, the middle one with the rose on it. Yeah, what are we doing today, Clive? I've got a number of things that I'll do with the produce that you and I have brought in. So, with your globe artichokes, with your Jerusalem artichokes, I should say. What we're going to be doing with these is we prep them now. We're going to cook them in milk and garlic, and then just blitz them down into a really nice creamy soup. Very nice. I've got some leeks which actually came from my garden. We're going to do a gratin of leeks with some scallops, and these are the scallops. These are delightful. These came in this morning as well from Folkestone. So we've got some garlic. We'll take some juice from the ginger, a little bit of lemon as well, and some onion. And we'll also use some chives that I bought in from my allotment today. And with that, I'm going to just marinate them with some ginger juice, a bit of garlic, lemon, onions, and we're going to serve them on top of the gratin of leeks. With your kale, we're going to use that as a base, which we'll cook for the majority of our garnish for main courses today. I've also got a little bit of Swiss chard and spinach, which we'll make some use of. And we've also got a red cabbage, which I'm going to slowly braise with some cassis to sweeten that up and sort of change it from being just basic cabbage. And we'll use that more for the meat dishes. What we're going to do is just literally sweat those off, and then finish them off as a gratin with blue cheese, some nice Irish creamy blue cheese, cashel it's called. Really nice, slightly salty flavour, so it'll cut against the sweetness of the leeks, which is good. So, so we're going to start cooking it. So you'll get some noise now. So that's garlic gone in now, so that's going to go in. A little bit of salt, just gently simmer. We now need to get on with our leeks. These are great, you can use these in stocks, good flavouring. It is very much down to trying to make the best use of what's available and also supplement it with other stuff.
Yeah. I think it's a great way of doing things, to be honest with you. I think it's bringing back the seasonality of produce, you know, trying to cook within the seasons, which we've kind of got away with over the years. And it helps me out because I don't have to throw away the gut. Not that I would anyway, because the pigs would eat it or the free-range chickens would eat it. But it's a two-way partnership. It helps David and it helps me. And as David rightly says, it gets him close to the community. And that's, you know, really what the old systems used to be. You know, people would use every available scrap that there was, and only within the seasons that it was available. But now we're bringing food from South America and all the air miles involved. It's phenomenal. And so I think what David's doing is an absolutely fantastic idea.
So this is a strong traditional dry cider, which is made in Biddenden, and it's delicious. It's almost like wine. I've just added a bit in there because the sauce is very rich. I just wanted to cut the flavour slightly, so I've just added a little bit of that cider in, and that just gives it a nice. That's the finished dish that we've got there, which is a leek and blue cheese gratin with some seared scallops. What do you think? Good?
Beautiful, very fresh, very light, lovely, good, gorgeous.